Mother! Oh, hey! Welcome, my friends, to It's Finally Mine. Been a little while. We are back, and yeah, we've got an interesting one to look at today in the form of Verotika. It is the vinyl release of the soundtrack to the film Verotika, which, if you recall, is a film put out by none other than the one and only rock and roll Danzig. And it's a horror anthology that just needs to be experienced to understand just what type of film it is. But when I saw the soundtrack was available, I had to get it. So I've been waiting to unbox this along with all of you. So let's drop the needle and take a look at this vinyl release that was released just over a year ago. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so here we are, my friends. Yes, excited. Now, there was a limited release, if I remember, which I barely remember which one I ordered, but this is just the regular one. There was a picture vinyl as well that I believe was released, of picture vinyl version of this, but I believe this is going to be just our regular black vinyl. So here we are. Oh, no, it's not. This is Splatter Vinyl Edition, folks. Oh, I can't wait to take a look at that. So here we are, Verotika motion picture soundtrack. You got the title in the middle here. This is like the movie poster, which we've seen, which this does feature three characters from the three different films, one of them involving La Necreka. And the silhouette here is of the host of this horror anthology, kind of like the Crypt Keeper, only looks a lot better and is actually more scary, I would say. So I love the purple color scheme that they chose with it, and this is some wonderful artwork that we have in here as well. This is a drawing instead of a photo, so I do like that, and I do like the art in that. So yeah, let's get old Backblade out and crack the plastic on this and look at the other side of Verotika. All right, so excited. Splatter vinyl. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so there we are, folks. And let's take a look at the spine. Here we are, the spine. It's not too bad. I'm not sure if I would have put the I would have put it in that actual font. There it goes. Or not, but hey, this was released February 21st of 2020. It is a vinyl compilation, as you can see on the back here, released by Cleopatra Records. It's CLO 1571 for those who are curious. So on the back we've got our silhouette again of our hostess, and yes, side A listing here, and there you have the different contributors to this soundtrack, and side B as well. Some interesting names in here. Can't wait to listen to this soundtrack and see if it's any better than the film. Now, the film, again, is a little rough to watch if you're not used to watching some micro-budget films. There is blood, there is gore, but it really is one that you got to watch with a group so you can have a little bit of fun and maybe laugh just a little bit at this horror anthology. And then, yes, on the bottom here we do have the credits for the film, as well as Cleopatra logo down in the lower left. Now let's take a look at this splatter of vinyl, shall we? Now the sleeves in a decent quality. It's not too bad for an independent release like this. So let's look at this splatter vinyl, shall we? Oh, okay. I'm digging the color. Look at that. Now that is some serious splatter on there. Yeah, I'm digging that, actually. And so we have the listings there. Again, our host there kind of faded in the back, and dig that artwork. And it's the same on the other side. So they stuck with the same artwork on either side. But that splatter vinyl, I'm digging it. I didn't expect it to be looking exactly like that. So yeah, I'm excited to check out the Verotika soundtrack. So we're going to take a short break as we always do. I'm going to listen to this, and when I come back, I'll let you know what song or songs I enjoyed. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, you want to help us decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine? Then head on over to www.patreon.com/specialmarkproductions. It's our Patreon page where we have 3 great tiers for you to join. If you join our top tier, you get early access to all the videos we post on YouTube. Plus, you get to participate in a poll to decide on what we review on It's Vinylly Mine, and you get a poll to decide what the VIP episode will be for the month exclusively for our patrons. We got a lot of great content there, so head on over there and we hope to see you soon. And we are back, everyone. Much like the film, the variety of songs on here, really, it's just an amalgamation of different sounds and interesting tracks. Danzig's eyes ripping fire, while appropriate for the opening and definitely does have his signature voice, feels like it's not quite highly mixed. Much like the film, it didn't feel like it had a high production value. Kind of felt like it was recorded in my basement here and mixed by himself, maybe. I'm not sure, but there's just something a little bit off with it. I enjoyed some of the other songs on here far better than that one, like Jerky's 69, Close Your Eyes. I really enjoyed that song quite a bit. It just was this interesting metal song that's got an interesting sound palette to it. Switchblade Symphony, I do enjoy my symphonic, and here you've got rock symphonic going on with Gutter Glitter, and it kind of builds up, and very fitting for the movie. That's the one thing, is this music does fit the film quite a bit, even though the film isn't, well, it is something to experience for sure. Now, unfortunately, this pressing wasn't exactly the cleanest. There are some scratch noises throughout, especially at the beginning of Violet Sin's The Return. It's got a scratchy beginning to it. I did try to clean the vinyl as much as I could, and it still was there. Much like the Ministry song as well, Dancing Madly Backwards on the Sea of Air, has a skip in it that I thought maybe was just some dirt, but again, it was there multiple times. I tried to clear it up. So, unfortunately, not the cleanest pressing, but kind of fitting given the quality of film that Verotika is. So, take that as you will. And there you have it, folks. The soundtrack to Verotika. It is as you might expect from the film if you've seen it. Though I actually enjoyed this maybe a little bit more than the movie. And I could see myself listening to it again quite a bit. And happy to have this piece from a cult film that will be talked about probably for a long time in my vinyl collection. So if you're a fan of Danzig and a fan of this movie, you'll want to be picking it up. Just be aware that this splatter version, at least, has a few minor flaws in the pressing. Thank you so much for watching. It's Vinylly Mine. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We got a bunch more coming, a few more unboxings, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe here on our channel so you don't miss a single episode, plus all the other wonderful content we have. And if you really want to support us, head on over to our Patreon, where you can help decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine. So until next time, remember, it's not yours, it's Vinylly Mine. And I'll catch you on the flip side.